Hey YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Black Child.
Enemies. These bitches my enemies. Guess why do you envy me? Cause I am the MVP. These bitches my enemies. Bitches really love me. Why do you envy me? These bitches really love me.
So this is a video on how to get off the wait list. So if you haven't already, go and watch my reaction to my dream school. And I already basically told you I got waitlisted, but if you guys want to go see my reaction to that, you guys just click the video below and you'll see it. But basically, let me tell you how I got off the wait list. So basically, I was waitlisted April 5th or something like that, either April 5th, around April 1st and April 5th. I know that I received it after the deadline of when they normally receive acceptance letters. Then I was waitlisted. I did a video on that and it was crazy. After that, I called and I said that I'll be mailing them. They sent a letter and it said, check if you want to say that you're still interested in the school. And we were like, I checked that off, sent it to the school, and then I called admissions to say what else can I do, and they were like, send a continued interest letter. But that means that everybody who calls and may be called to say that, they could send a continued interest letter. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not about to do what everybody else is gonna do. So I decided to email the fashion department, the guy who's in charge of the fashion department at Maris. I got the Maris shirt on, by the way. So wait, hold on. So I emailed the Radley Carmer, who is the person that's in charge of the fashion program at Maris, to basically another continued interest letter, but just for the fashion program. And he emailed me back saying that that's great, we had a common interest, and he wanted to see more work from me. So then that's when I was like, I gave myself a week to create new outfits and items, and I did like a whole photo shoot doing hair and makeup and directing a girl take photos, directing the girl how to like model here and there, and I'll like put some pictures right here. But yeah, so like I sent the pictures off to the guy, but I never received anything else. Now is coming down to like April 23rd. So I'm like, all right, he's not answering me back. But mind you, the same day I sent him my continued interest letter, I received the email back like 5 minutes later. So I was really confused. So I did have another guy that I met in admissions from like when I went to go to the school as a tour. So I met this guy. He said that like I could email him back and forth for any update on my applications or whatever. I know you're here, the police. But yeah, so I decided to email him and ask him, when will somebody know if they're on the wait list? When will somebody know if they're on the wait list when they hear back from the college to say if they're off the wait list or on the wait list? He told me that I didn't get into the fashion program and asked me if I'm interested in any other like programs or like any other majors I want to do. But he didn't know that I sent the work off to Radley Carmer, but I still never received anything back from Radley. So the guy Alex, that's the other guy's name, the guy Alex asked me if I was interested in any other majors, and I was like, I'm interested in design, but I was forgetting the fact that I wasn't thinking I can major in business, because I always wanted to minor in business and major in fashion. So I never knew that I could major in business. So now he gave me the opportunity. Well, basically we basically sent up an interview to talk to him and some of the other admissions people. So yeah, but then after I just sent that email to say like, okay, da da da, I receive like my guidance counselor on the overcom is like, hi, come to my office, and basically Alex was talking to my guidance counselor about what we were talking about the meeting, and then that's when my guidance counselor had told me like, oh, Maris said that they were gonna have an interview with you today, and I was like, yes, and then she was like, well, they're gonna call in 15 minutes. So I was so fucking scared, like I was so scared. So then he called. Well, basically, my guidance counselor told me the options that he would give me, and it's basically the option of just majoring in business and minoring in fashion. And yeah, and then like, or like you don't go to the school basically, but I will be able to like switch sophomore year to major in fashion and minor in business, like switch it. So that if I major in the business, because I did apply for the on broad program at the school, so he also said that like I maybe can go overseas, but he have to see because it's another overseas thing for the business program. So at the interview, that's what he told me. I said I'm great with that. That's perfect. Whatever. And then he said he's gonna call me at 5 with like my answer. So I'm on FaceTime with my friend, and I'm just like trying to like get in the mood for it, playing my favorite song and stuff like that. And then I'm on FaceTime, and then 5 o'clock hits. Like they call right on the dot, and I was like, oh my god. And then I was stressing out. And then I answered the phone, and he was like, hello, this is Alex. And I was like, hi, whatever. Tired, whatever. And then he was like, congratulations. Like he didn't even like start a conversation. Like he was just like, congratulations, you are now class of 2022 for Marist College, and for majoring in business and minor in fashion, you have been accepted into their Dublin, Ireland program for freshman year, which now then you can for sophomore year major in fashion and minor in business and go to the Florence, Italy for fashion. So like it was crazy. And then he told me which each on broad I get a 5K travel and allowance type way. And then I also received a 10K merit scholarship, which is perfect. So I was really happy with that. And I actually received all that information yesterday, which was April 30th. And National College Decision Day is May 1st. Today is May 1st. And obviously you can see I'm a red fox. I'm a red fox. I'm a red fox. So, you go follow my Instagram. And you guys can see some of the pictures that I took. I'm a red fox. Class of 2022. So I'm really happy about that. And yes, I'm going to Dublin freshman year, Italy sophomore year. I'm doing motherfucking big things, gang. So I honestly would say, like, if you're on the wait list and you're on the wait list at your top school, you want to have, like, I always have big dreams, and I always strive for my dreams and goals that I want to do. So if you're determined in what you want to do and where you want to go, then you got to basically go through every obstacle and think outside the box sometimes to get where you need to go. Because what if I just waited like everybody else did for, like, basically for, to see if I was going to get accepted or not. Like, I would have just been waiting. That's not okay. And then you always need to have a first impression. Like, a good first impression, basically. Whenever you meet somebody, you need to have a good first impression. Because you want people to remember your face and remember that personality. So, like, they'll give you contact information, and then that's always, like, that person, like, oh, that girl Kaya, or that girl with the dreads, like, she's really nice and she's really cool. Like, that's really, you gotta know somebody that knows somebody, and that's where you gotta start off young. You gotta do what you have to do to be where you gotta be. So that's what I say is the way you can get off the wait list. You have to be determined that you want to get off the wait list to go to the school. Don't waste your time or the school's time. If you want to go to that school, you better strive as hard as you need to get into that school. Two, you need to you gotta up it, just up, always act like somebody's right there. You gotta up them just one time. You always need to do that. And then yeah, you just gotta think outside the box. Make sure you show them. I will show them upcoming grades that come, like your marking period 2 and 3 and 4. Like you can show them those. That's good. So you just gotta keep updating them, and sometimes you gotta be on their back and make sure don't forget my name, don't forget this name, don't forget this name. Yeah, you gotta do that. So I'm just saying, good luck to everybody for next year for class of 2019 and future. I hope so. You can't even say I hope so. For my future class of 2023. I hope you guys the best of luck, and yeah. But I do want to say thank you to all the people who commented on my last video saying all these blissful things, honestly. Excuse me. Saying all these blissful comments, saying that they're praying for me, that they know I can do it, and you said it right. I know I can do this, and that's really what I did. I did it. So I want to thank everybody for commenting and liking the video and even watching the video, even just seeing me right there and just clicking on it. Just thank you so much. I love you. Bye.